Okay.
Oh, so you can't just look up with your rifle down looking through?
Yeah.
Was that because I forced them on you?
Yes. Ball, 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 ball. Yeah.
Okay. Hopefully his game plays for his son.
Because he is. He said he is.
Adopted?
Yeah.
That was the theme of the YouTube?
Yeah. Do, 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 do.
I don't know. Thanks for this for pointing out though.
Yeah.
The old horseshoe, Ohio Stadium in Columbus, Ohio. It's the Florida Gators and the Ohio State Buckeyes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, glad to have you with us. How's Bo down on the sideline with the latest on an injury?
Checking in with the Buckeyes head coach before the game. They continue to be without their starting running back, but the good news, their backup is off to a terrific start. He was able to step in and have a very productive game last week. We'll see if he's able to keep up that same energy and same stamina here today. Back to you.
Holly, we'll see how they adjust. The Buckeyes headed to the well, and we are ready for action. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Play action on first down. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. They cannot believe it. A great play on the interception is wiped away with the roughing the passer call.
That was a.
Pretty physical with the quarterback, but you can't give up those roughing the passer penalties. It's 1st and 10. Ready to run the RPO. There he goes. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Gators want to crank the tempo.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play. On play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. Look out! Convert to the broadcasts. Do it! They make the stop, but not before. He gets enough to convert on 4th down, and rolling the dice pays off.
Oh boy.
Here's Bo, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. 2nd down to the air. Prescott on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he
You come in on the first drive and you handle your business. You get in the end zone. Palmer, this place was going absolutely berserk, and strangely, one possession in, it got really quiet.
That was really impressive from an execution standpoint, too. Obviously, you script those plays on your first possession. You practice them all week. It was so important, especially in this game, because you're right. This is one of the most hostile environments in all of college football. We've seen these fans, when they get rolling, it's like a tidal wave, and they just engulf teams and take games over. Great job by the offense early, executing and quieting this crowd down.
The Buckeyes offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here's the guy they want.
Yes.
This senior running back. More than 250 yards and 3 scores while leading them to victory in their last game.
And he has been as advertised. We were talking about him being a starter coming into the season and through the first part of the season. He's toting the mail. He's doing it all for this squad. Last week you saw him put up big numbers. It starts and ends handing the ball to the running back, setting the tone, Jesse, for this offense.
He looks bigger and faster to me, and I wasn't sure he could be that after how good he was a season ago. This guy spent a lot of time in the gym and out running in the offseason, and the incredible part is he's putting so much production out every single game when the defense
Yeah.
knows he's getting
If you can.
every play. It still doesn't matter. At this point, nobody can stop him.
The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Find his tight end. Just a
Yep.
quick rhythm throw
Yes.
there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through the motions,
18, he said.
find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide open opportunities to get some positive change.
He'll be ready. Being 3rd down here, they need to get the ball to the 41. Motion to the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Fresh set of downs going up top. Makes the grab. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on
Mhm.
that one.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass, really
Yes.
on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
They'll send the back in motion.
Mhm.
Fresh set of downs going to the air.
He's doing good. You see him? He's hanging out with people right now.
Down immediately, he picks up a few.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding his zone coverage. So instead of continuing
Sir.
to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Keeps it under motion. He's got the 1st down. Fabian early. Brought down just outside
Mhm.
the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like if they don't come
Yeah.
take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another 1st down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
From the 22 on 1st and
Mhm.
10. Quickly to the line. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
Nice job recognizing the route defensively there. As soon as that ball was thrown, that defender knew exactly who it was going to, and he was able to make the tackle at the perfect time.
Mhm.
No gain on that one.
And after that last completion, netted a big fat 0. They're looking at 2nd and 10. The long back's got it. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground. He goes
Mhm.
north fast.
The Gators have it in scoring position on 1st and 11. Wide receiver going
No, why?
Grab the short pass to put the six on the
Okay,
board.
last time I played with you,
Nice drive, nice touchdown. Look,
Yeah, you
that's a
did.
response to what happened a week ago. Listen, we're 0-1.
When does he become demoted, though?
On the gas. Let's move forward, get
after
better, and let's
Sunday.
finish the season strong.
Sometime later this week.
Okay, don't
He'll
tell
take the
anyone.
return, trying to get downfield here. He was looking for some running room, not much to
I kind of find it curious that I was being added slowly back to Matt's channel
to start this drive from the
and stuff.
15-yard line.
So,
Turning it on. It only would have been a
That
big
just
enough
reminds
chunk of
me
yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
when
A
Landon
productive
really
play
did
is one
drama
that
for
gets
me,
you
but
at least halfway
eventually
to
he made like
another first down
6 months
here on
to me,
first and 10.
but
That
started
one's
this
not even
whole thing.
close.
mm-hmm.
Just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over
Yeah.
again here in the first
And
quarter.
most of the people
Even him just not able to locate
who
the teammates. New lines where this guy's going.
had the
These two, they've got
basically the only one that had an issue is Chris.
43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. Pushes ahead. They get him on the ground,
Yeah, I
and with
lost
that,
it
we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached the break.
Well,
It's
even
0-0.
on the Instagram page, it says
From the stands, things
on his Instagram page, Director of Operations, aka Director of Chaos.
so they'll go back to work on
So,
the field. Wants to throw on fourth. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Yeah, they left the quarterback a little
like,
confused on
to
fourth
me,
down.
Deadly Fam's a good group.
Expected to be in man
It's
coverage the whole
just
time, but they were in zone
the person who
just didn't seem to
is
be able to
overseeing
execute the
it,
right plays to
Chris,
find that ball to his intended target.
isn't
Threw it
good.
way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be a complete.
The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. Gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
I honestly
And
think
the
Louis
Buckeyes kept this
Pastor
drive
is
moving on the ground.
dangerous.
Now back to work.
Kind of like I always see Amy's.
Blitz was
Do you think I could handle the chaos?
tracks. They got nothing on the pass play.
Okay,
Second and
so
10.
here's how I would have handled some of the situations
And they'll throw it.
that go on in Deadly Fam. I would have given a couple people warnings,
And it'll be a short pickup.
but like the one person I reported because of stuff they said to me in Phobix in
Trying to
chat,
move the chains again.
um, I would have immediately gotten like
Line. And
one of the not one of the game winners, but the thing I did before previously,
Buckeyes have been moving the
and
chains
like
through the air.
I handled that pretty much okay. Where I went,
Here
I
comes
need
the
help,
rush, and they
where I
get
need someone to listen in on him,
after losing a couple of
this
tight
person,
ends.
because I don't think
Trying to keep
they're
this drive
all well in
going.
there
They'll run the screen.
and stuff.
For example,
He
Brandon
hauled that one
Cooper
in and
today.
got it down to
Yeah,
the 15.
yeah, I would ban him.
Brandon
The Buckeyes
Cooper.
come to the
I
line of
would ban him
scrimmage.
immediately.
Thanks to that last connection in the passing game.
Like I would have said, hey, like
Stopped at
you're
the
coming in here without a
15-yard
shirt.
line as they try to turn this
I'm
into
gonna ask you to either put on a shirt
it'll be second down, and remember, they can make
or
these
leave the
adjustments
Discord.
scoring. Tight end now in motion.
You know?
Second down, gonna throw it. On target. Now the connection takes
What
it to
turn
the
off the
11.
camera?
Yeah.
Well, there's an
I'm
example
giving you
right
three
there
options:
for
turn off the
Deadly Family
camera,
because all that
put
was
on a shirt, or leave the Discord completely.
and he just saw an open guy downfield and said, I don't know who's going to throw it over this dude. He's wide open. I know
Worst
it's not how
case
he drew it up,
scenario
but
DE.
And they'll
Yeah.
stop him about
Well, there
5
was
yards.
one time where I almost
They'll try to get something out of
had
this.
to ask
Field goal here on fourth
a
down.
guy to leave the Discord channel
Hmm.
because of Halloween and stuff.
Are forced to settle for the field goal.
So I wrote up a report on the guy.
Nice job being ready and
I said, hey,
coming through.
Garrett tried to handle it his best, and Garrett yelled at him. I tried to handle it the best.
Come out to the 45.
And then I went to talk to, and like, I just went, he's like, oh, and then I'm like, and then I finally spouted off to the guy and said, Garrett's a pastoral leader, and so am I. Oh, well, and the guy's like, oh, well, he's apologized for how he acted to me. I'm like, and I just sit there and just said, he shouldn't apologize for how he acted because you're the one who has came in here and caused the whole group to leave, making them uncomfortable. That's why Garrett was brought in to sell it. He's like, oh well, I'm like, but I ended up reporting him, and he was like, I filed the report, I had Garrett file his report, and the guy ended up having to. There was more going on to his story than meet the eye. As it turned out, his wife left him the exact same time. And he was looking for a group to take out the rage on, and he thought it was safe to take it out on us. Which it wasn't. So, more of the story is, you know, and I've dealt with the whole, like, thing with swearing, too, when I was in Derby Fam. So there was one person that dropped the F-bomb a couple times. I was lenient about the first time, but then I was like, okay, like, how do we handle this so he understands? Because I told him, like, this is the second time he's done it in our group, and I don't think it's... And as it turned out, he didn't read the rules correctly, and all that. So, he was forgiven, given, like, a warning or something. I did tell him, like, hey, like, I'm gonna have to report this, and we're gonna try to figure it out, you know, the guy. And he was like, okay, yeah, let's figure this out. So, he apologized for it, you know. I was like, I even told, when I reported him for it, the person who I reported in about it for, like, hey, like, we're gonna try to figure this out because, like, I told our people, like, I was like, he's good in the group. We just need to, like, make sure he knows this rule, you know? And he slowly learned the rules and slowly was okay, you know? And I love, and like, he was one of those guys who would talk to me about stuff, and I would talk to him about stuff, you know? So, to say, like, oh, well, John doesn't, like, try to make sure people behave in Deadly Fam, you know, I did. You know? I was willing to give them, like, second chances and stuff. Even with, him. He would always check in to make sure that he knew the rules. You know? Eventually, what I came to the agreement with some of the people in my group, in the Sea of Thieves group, is that mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You were arguing about some stuff that you thought was wrong, and Pegasus was backing you up because stuff was going on, and you knew it was right, and they knew it was right, and in the end, you guys worked it out. Okay. But back to what I was saying, like, when I did have the problem with the one guy, and he would always come to me and ask, could I be more lenient on him? And so finally, what me and a couple game leaders came up to is, I would be lenient on him, but if somebody like Chris came in, or Zev came in, or Pastel came in, that's where I would be like, nope, you can't do this right now, you know? and I think word got out that I was being lenient on this guy and stuff, and I was like, you know, like I told him, it happens in game, you know, it, you know, it's whatever. But the reason why I was being very lenient on him was because, like, we were trying to get him to God, closer to God. Does that make sense? So,
Yeah, being lenient is the most important part,
mm,
not forcing them to do it.
yeah. And,
Being lenient and letting them put you on your own pace is the most
hmm
important.
yeah.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Goes to the wideout. Converts on fourth down. Still going. He's going to
Like, I
roll the
tried,
dice on fourth
like,
down and
during,
keep
like,
the drive alive.
I tried to be lenient and then come back to it and then be like, okay, like, yeah.
Straight ahead. It's early.
But there are sometimes you can't be, like, lenient, you know.
Second and 5 coming.
Defensively, one of the most important things is
Like, if there's harassment going on,
that was
like,
too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 to
you
6
have to
yards
talk to it.
on the ground. Like
But
that is a recipe
with
for
something
disaster.
like that, like, I was being lenient because, okay, I understood the situation.
Shotgun snap on third down. Firing to the right, complete. They'll make the
Okay.
stop. 3 yards
When you
short of
have
the
to
first
stop
down.
everything.
They've already converted once on fourth down.
Yes, I am, okay?
Unafraid to make it clear. 4 down territory.
I'm sorry, I was on a talking mood, okay?
Fourth down stop.
It's okay, it's okay.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, like, and even in Amy's server, like,
To the running back from the
I
shotgun.
help greet people now, you know?
Down and away. He's too short of the first down.
And you saw with Will, I helped greet people, and then I had to report the whole situation with his mom,
Grandma.
grandma.
Give to the right.
Which now we're not putting that in the circle.
46.
If
That'll be a first
it
down.
happens again, I'll message Amy directly, privately, if that does happen. Because they did talk to, because like I said, like, the whole situation with Will was just
And they
weird
capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return
because
to
of
give
the
the offense
grandma.
tremendous field position. The Buckeyes rolling an offense back out there. They make the stop after a
And the
pickup.
way he said, like, oh, well,
Zone at the
they're a
19.
church. It's like, not really.
Second and 7. Kept the last one on the
He,
ground.
he
Now to
saw
throw.
something weird with
Grabbed behind the line. It's
Will.
early.
Yeah.
They have much room to run and not a
And
whole
I
lot of
get,
Sent the
short gain
whole
there.
presence.
yes.
Short first down.
And that presence was that there was something bad that was going to happen.
Third and 4. That'll be
Yeah.
enough to give them a first and goal
That
from the
whole
10.
presence was
And the
probably
Buckeyes come to the
Will.
line with a
Yeah.
fresh set of downs.
Yeah.
They get him stopped, but those feet
He
kept
also
moving
got
until he was down to the 5.
anxiety from
And
winning.
after
Mhm.
that run, there is a player still down on the field.
He was
Going
negative.
to work on
Mhm.
second down in the red zone as Houston battles to cover to pick up that first down.
It's because he
Makes
was
his way
being
ever
lenient with
closer
him,
all the
yeah?
way down to the
Mhm.
1-yard line.
Yeah.
in this season, they've
Well,
put
the
up
thing that got him into trouble is he said the impending doom thing, and he said, "Oh, I'm gonna die."
And he makes the
No,
play.
that is
First
Randy.
down, Buckeyes.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Mhm.
He said he and his grandma were sailing with the
Yeah.
guy who he
Yeah.
the right
Touchdown, but
person.
now they
Yeah.
have the 2 to tie this baby up.
They set up a distraction and
Must have
he
passed.
attempted to hit his grandma
And he was
like
driven
Yeah.
just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
But I think what hurt that conversation and the reason why we're not able to talk to Will so much is because of the way he worded stuff.
which is unfortunate.
Here he
Can
comes
I
from
have
inside his own
authorization to
5.
surgery for my finger now?
Yeah.
18 yards
Yes.
before he's stopped. They'll start this drive from the
This is
18-yard
painful.
line.
Mhm. He feels like he's gonna die. Oh,
Tell the house.
yeah. I'm telling him what's going on. They said less than 5% chance he will die.
Motion from the wideout.
Okay, but then we better
Back to
like
pass on
have
second
him
down.
constant right support and stuff
Sinks it
like that.
complete to the right.
Just so
And
we
he's
can
brought
like
down after a
beat
nice gain.
Yeah.
beat this
Now
third
from
and
the
down
40, it's
you
first
know.
and 10.
Yeah.
It's okay,
They'll keep it
Sam.
on the ground.
Please, Sam.
He'll move it ahead and a good productive play on the ground.
Please, Sam. Please,
Got
Sam.
6 on first down. Now a lot of options on
Mhm.
second and 4.
It's okay.
Hand off again. Some hard running
Please,
there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Hang on strong. The Buckeyes will drive
by
on
the way,
third
is this
down.
on Tommy Lee?
Mhm.
From the gun, wants to pass. Throws it down the field. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first inside the 37. The Gators racing to the line in a hurry-up.
Yeah.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back into the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Because
After picking
it
up a
looks not
couple at
like
second and 8.
I don't know
Mhm.
Might as well run him
how
again.
much time to explain it to him.
It'll
Squeeze
take him a couple minutes, they said, once they're in there.
a
And
third
once they set
down
everything up.
from the 30.
That's the problem. They have to set everything up and then see what the camera ends.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the last gain. Needed about 3 more on that
So
one.
this offensive pass is
They've already completed a fourth down in this game.
Oh, you want to hear something funny that they're doing right now? They're showing pictures of his brain
Needs it. He's
on
not
camera.
quite going to get there. They'll turn it over on downs as the defense stops him a few yards short. Just
Yeah.
enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Drops back on first down. He's got it. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. We've
Is he
restarted
showing
here.
the?
Florida with the lead.
Is the doctor showing the candy Smarties right now?
A tight ball game.
Okay. Okay.
Second down and 3.
He's showing the candy Smart Treats.
From the gun, it's Irvin.
He's showing like a bunch of Smartie candies.
And they'll
They're like
start
a
on first down with
they're like a
2
fruity
on
candy here in America.
They've got a first down here to start us bend to this
is
season.
that
We've got a
so?
great game.
Yeah.
Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more.
That's so nice.
Halfway
That's
there
so
on
nice,
first down,
Sam.
it's
Yes.
2nd and 5. Kept it on the ground, now they'll
That's
throw.
messed up.
They'll flip it out to the right on the screen. Could not make his way to the corner.
That was gonna
A
be like a
touch out of
local
field goal
there.
range. They need to pick up yards
They're like
quickly on
10 to
third down.
2, so I think they can do it.
Throws quickly. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. The Buckeyes are flying down the field. It's a draw. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is
I'm
made.
going to keep him alive so we
9-yard
can try
pickup
the
on
next
first
play.
down, and now they
Mhm.
can take a shot on second and short. He's stopped, and he's got enough to move the chain.
Oh, Tommy can
Yeah,
still
and
kick
it's so
the
nice.
ball.
Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it
Yeah,
off.
he is.
First down, new set of downs. Let's go.
Send the tight end in motion.
Can he like tell
Hand
you
off from the
also so
shotgun.
I can hear?
Hit
Yeah.
and dropped, and he
Oh,
got
they're
it.
asking him to say his ABCs now.
They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10.
Oh, he's saying them good.
This time they'll throw it. The quick game. He'll get it down to the 10-yard line on the completion.
There
The
we go.
Buckeyes will line it up on 1st and 10.
Oh, they're testing his reflexes while he's asleep.
They'll
So
try
they're
it
messing with
across
his
the
hand.
middle. They get him stopped, but those feet kept him
Up his
from
hand
getting
actually
down to
we
the
slapped
ground.
the doctor.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd
It's
down.
okay, it's just
Rides
a
to the
couple
right.
more plays.
Takes down Ohio State.
Mhm.
And they've moved out front. Here we go. On the downs. And the extra point is good. The lead is 5.
He's all done. They have to put him back under for a little bit because he needs to sleepy sleep.
He punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run.
Yeah.
Can I have him like instantly
And
like
he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the
like
23.
how many rounds?
Here comes the Gators defense
8.
looking to go on the attack. And now after
Building
being
in the
stymied for
future
this
right now
entire
just to be
second
safe.
half, they
Okay.
must
Just to
put
give
a
us that
scoring drive
tiebreaker
together
so we
here
can
and
take the
answer
lead.
that last touchdown. Looking left. Man-to-man. It's Clemens. About
So,
as close as you
yeah,
can get
so
to
cause you
nail it.
woke up
There it
early, are
is.
we going to bed at
And
10
just
then, or
moments away
my
from the
time,
first
or
down.
still midnight?
Midnight.
Time to take a
You
shot
have a
on the field.
one-track mind, girl.
Got his man in the middle. Oh, he's got some space.
Oh,
They
good
get
copy.
him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
With me.
Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it
I'm
again.
like your teddy bear.
From the gun, they'll try to
You're
run
like
it. Here's
mine.
their running game.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping him up, getting him on the ground.
If you were here, I'll be like,
Make him one-dimensional on
where's,
key passes.
where's Sean? I'm
Really
like,
good job
find
by the
Veronica.
defense.
The fake wants to throw. Working that left side now. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge third down. He'll get rid of it. They almost have him.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could
Okay.
have turned the lights
This
on
game is
in that
going.
game. Get the football back.
Boy, I.
Missed opportunity. Maybe this offense
No!
now can take advantage and swing some momentum into this
Yes!
ball game.
And they can't make the connection on 4th
I think
down.
I've almost won this game, Veronica.
This game is so close to being salted away if the offense
Uh-huh.
can just run out the clock. The Gators are going to take
He's
this
doing
one
okay right now.
So the
Do you
defense
see that?
trying to maximize their
Mm-hmm.
clock management. They use the timeout here, and the 2-minute stoppage is coming.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're
Good.
trailing, you need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run in this game. They're trying to tie it close. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially
We
in
got
the
this.
So
I
just
think
1
we.
second before the clock will be stopped anyway, the defense uses a timeout here. And, of course, it'll stop
Oh,
right
man.
there until we get to the 2-minute timeout. From the gun, running back gets the give. They put the brakes on him. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. And he'll try to throw for it. Backs him up inside. Great job on the containment and the tackle to stop him from a gain. The defense working to manage that clock. They use the timeout, 1:55 remaining. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot.
Nope. Yes!
Good! Big 3 points to stretch the lead.
well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50 plus, and he did it with ease.
So rude to the penalty.
He's like, ooh.
What you say?
He sees it.
Penalty.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Starts from their own 23.
Yes, I am. He said, I'm a handsome boy.
The snap wants to throw to start this drive. Finds his
Yeah.
target. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. 3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. The shut it down's going up top. Just a little off. Incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is better.
Um,
Snapping the football
he
is
just
easier.
liked Will
And
better
on
than
top of that,
Drago.
this crowd really affecting the football game.
Wait, what is this?
Yeah.
They'll try it
He's
again
She started to ask God about it.
Right on target this time. They make the stop.
Ow.
He
Drive to
asked
get
him
to that
about
first down
his
marker.
identification.
Mhm.
Snap from the gun on third down. Throws to the tight end. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down. Huge play here late, and this crowd is coming to help the defense. Looking to the big tight end. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
What did you say? How the dead?
That was with blue.
They'll try the
Okay.
right
You
side.
can now.
Drop immediately. He got nothing on first down. They got nothing on the last play, and it's 2nd and 10. The clock keeps going tick, 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 tick as the offense takes a knee inside. A minute to go in this one.
How can you see a knee right
It came
there?
down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct. And you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments, when something says, hey,
Okay, won that one.